Fair number of easy baskets missed by the Cardinals at this point in the game. You're going to miss some, but can't miss. Tannen with a three from the left wing. She knocks it down for her first points of the game. And that cuts the lead, Follette lead to 18-12. Pruitt bringing it up. She's on the right side of the near half court. Eagers gets it down in the corner to Green. Green gets out of the double team there. Dribbles along the baseline. Pruitt's got it. Hits Eagers in the corner. She thinks about taking the shot, but doesn't. Middleton needs to know where Eagers is. Got a goofy looking release on the shot, but it goes in. And it's a fairly quick release, so. Olsen on the drive, hits Walker, who finishes the basket to make it 20-12 Follette with 6:50 left. Tannen's got it, hasn't gotten across half yet. Now she hits Lemerad, who just barely gets across between 8 and 9. She's doubled hard, but Pruitt gets called for her first foul. That'll be Follette's 5th. Middleton will take it out on the right sideline. Tannen with it at the top of the key, hands off to Coleman. The Follette's picked up their pressure a little bit on the perimeter right now. Again, they're smaller, so they should be able to put pressure on Middleton. Middleton's got the advantage inside. Tannen with a wild shot there, but it goes out of bounds off of Follette's Pruitt, and so Middleton has the ball. Dunn on the drive, can't get around. Coleman's going to get called for a travel there. Too quick, doesn't get the ball down before she shuffles her pivot foot. Rocky coming back in for Lemerad. So 20-12, Madison Follette with 6:12 left in the first half. Middleton stays in that 1-3-1 zone. They've only given up 2 points on it in about 3 minutes. Eagers to Olsen, back to Eagers. Eater, I keep saying Eagers, sorry about that. Walker on the baseline, back to Eater. Eater throws it over to Olsen, who's got a free throw line, takes a 15-foot jumper. It's long. Walker does a nice job inside, considering she's really the only inside presence Follette has. So let's see who that foul's on. Is that going to be number 2 on? Oh, Coleman's first foul. So her first foul, Middleton's 4th. Green taking it out. Gets it to Pruitt along the left baseline. She brings it back up. Skips it over to Eater for a long 3. Doesn't make it. Flottmeyer with the rebound. Middleton can push there, but they don't get it out quick enough, and now Dunn on the drive. And she goes all the way to the basket for her first basket of the game, and Middleton is within 6 at 20-14. That's the closest Middleton has been here since the first 5 or 6 minutes of the game, because nobody made a shot early. Eater up top, takes another 3. She knocks it down. Her 4th 3 of the half. Makes it 23-14 Follette. And Jeff's going to have to spend some time at halftime explaining to his kids about knowing where Eater is on the floor. She will shoot, and she makes them. 5'4" only. Pruitt's going to get called for her second foul there. So she has yet to come out for the Lancers. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Green has to make any changes defensively. I don't think he wants to take her out. And it's interesting because, you know, Demetria, good ball handler, but has not looked for her shot a lot this game. She's kept the offense going, done a really solid job that way. Down on the drive. Gets fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 20. Green gets called for a first foul, so that'll put put Middleton in the bonus with 4:54 left. Charlotte done at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one goes in. We've got some more substitutions. Flottmeyer coming out, Bursack coming in, Lemerad coming in for Coleman. Walker going to get a quick blow for La Follette. And number 10 entering the game for the first time, Kirsten Morgan, a 5'9" senior. Dunn second free throw short. Bursack gets the rebound. Gets it out to Rocky. Dunn up top with the ball. She's able to drive to her left and get all the way in, and that gets the lead back to 7. La Follette 23, Middleton 17. 4:39 left in the half. Charlotte's got 5 points for Middleton. Eater with the ball up top on the right side, over to Pruitt. Pruitt tries to penetrate a little bit, nothing there. Olsen comes out top between the circles. Pruitt on the drive. She did a nice job splitting people there. Not able to finish, off of her hand, out of bounds. So it'll be Middleton ball. Middleton's done a nice job weathering the storm after being down 18-4. They've gone on a 13-5 run. So they've certainly gotten themselves back in the game. Coleman throws it inside to Bursack. She can't finish. Eater with the rebound. And she goes all the way to finish. That gives her 14 first half points and gives La Follette a 25-17 lead. Dunn going to take it out for Middleton. Throws it up top to Bursack. Nice pass by Lemerad, but Panic can't hold the ball. They're going to call a foul for a foul, though, so she'll go to the line. Satori's got to know a pass is coming there and be ready for it. Catch it with 2 hands. She tried to catch it with 1. Fumbled it. It's a live ball. It's a live ball. Nobody goes after the rebound. Bursack gets it for the basket, and that makes it 25-19. La Follette ahead. That was a big break. That was Karina's first basket of the game. She's got 3 points. Satori tips the careless pass. She's going to get called for an offensive foul there. That's her second foul. She did extend her right arm, but I don't think there was much gain there. Karina called for her first foul. Olsen going to line to shoot 2 free throws after driving to the hoop there. Makes her first one. Acola back in, going to give Bursack a blow. She makes both free throws to give La Follette a 25-19 lead. Again, Middleton breaks the press pretty easily. Acola blocked, though, by number 10, Morgan, for La Follette. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Kick there on Rocky, so it'll be underneath. La Follette will get the ball underneath the basket. Olsen's 3 long from the left baseline. Josie Lemerad with the rebound. She's pushing up the floor. Tannen drives baseline and finishes to make it 27-21. That gives her 5 points as well. Dunn, Tannen, and Lemerad all have 5 points for Middleton. Satori will want to be smart here and not pick up her third late in the half. Three-pointer from the corner for Green. Her first three, and makes it 30-21 La Follette. Rocky drives left, can't finish. Pruitt with the rebound. If she pushes up the floor, blocked by Dunn, who gets the rebound. We've got a La Follette player down on the floor, so we got a official's timeout. I'm blocked in the corner there, so I can't see what happened or who got hurt. Looks like it's Sydney Olson, number 33. So again, there's an official's timeout on the floor with La Follette leading 30-21 with 1:57 left in the half. So today, the highlight of the day for the Middleton Athletics was the boys swim and dive team, which took second for the second year in a row at the WIAA Division I state meet at the UW-Madison Natatorium. Senior Andrew Martin won the 500 freestyle relay and took second in the 200 freestyle. Junior Nathan Kim took second in the 200 individual medley. The Cardinals set a state record in winning the 200 freestyle relay and finished second overall to Madison West, which won the state title for the second year in a row. Earlier in the night, the Cardinals, in fact, brought in their hardware from finishing second. In wrestling, 2 wrestlers advanced to the state meet. Senior Kevin Miker made it for the 4th year in a row. He won the sectional title at 152 pounds, won 3 matches to go to 34-0 on the year. He's taken 1st, 2nd, and 4th his 3 previous trips to state, so looking for a 2nd Division I state title. And then senior Joseph Hoffman also qualified at 145 pounds. They were able to get Hoffman or Olson off the floor. Looks to me like she's got a left ankle sprain, so they're going to take a look at it behind the La Follette bench. Middleton gets the ball in, is going to bring it up now. Nice pass down the floor from Dondo Acola, who gets the layup, and that'll make it 30-25 with 1:45 left in the half. Josie gets a steal on a pass by Pruitt. Tried to look cross court. She anticipated it. Dunn tries to kick it out to Tannen. Holds, kicks it back out to Rocky for a 3. Bounces off the rim. Rocky gets her own rebound. Throws it up, not able to finish. Walker gets the rebound. La Follette bringing the ball up. Pruitt on the left side. Hits Eaters about 30 feet from the hoop. Throw it. Green makes a 3 from the left baseline. Her second 3. La Follette can certainly shoot the ball. They've shot a lot of 3s, but they've made their share too, and so that makes it 33-23 with under a minute left to go. Lemerad with the drive. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Eater, so it'll be Middleton ball with 41 seconds left in the half. Three-pointer doesn't fall for Lemerad. Green's going to take a 3, this time from the left wing. It's short, but Walker with the rebound. Kicks it out to Pruitt, throws it over to Eater. Pruitt on the drive. She can't finish, but Walker with another rebound, and she gets it, and that makes it 35-23. We're into the last 10 seconds of the half. Dunn's going to push it up. And she banks it off with 5 seconds left. Pruitt is tired, and I don't blame her. She played the entire first half. She launches one from 75 feet. It's short, and at the half, Madison La Follette 35, Middleton 25. We're going to take a break for 10 minutes during halftime, and I'll be back with the second half call of this game. Oh, by the way, I've never introduced myself. I'm Perry Hibner, Director of Communications for the Middleton-Cross Plains Area School District. We'll be back in a bit. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of tonight's Big 8 game between Middleton and Madison La Follette. Again, Madison La Follette has a 35-25 lead at the half. La Follette will play the second half without 5'9" senior Sydney Olson, who injured her ankle with about 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half trying to block a shot. Pruitt's got the ball up top for La Follette. Middleton back in man-to-man. They've dropped out of the zone. I've got a feeling that's because of the way Eder shot the ball and the fact they lost Hurlott and Green. Walker gets the rebound and scores. And La Follette is up 12. That gives Walker 8 points. She's done a real good job on the offensive boards for La Follette. La Follette has been in man-to-man the whole game. Coleman shoots from the left wing and gets her first basket of the game off a pass from Satori Tannen to make it 37-28, 45 seconds into the second half. Now Middleton goes back to the 1-3-1. They're going to have to know where Green and Eder are. Those are the two outside shooters for La Follette. Eder comes up top. She gets a pass from Walker, gets it in the high post, throws it down to Driver. Walker was playing low before, but she's in the high post now with Olson out. Pruitt tries to throw the ball. It's stolen by Bursack. Done on the drive. She kicks it over to Tannen for a left-handed power move, and that brings Middleton within 37-30. Strong start. Remember, the two teams combined for 1 point for about the first 4 minutes of the first half before they got the offenses going. Eder thought about it there. They've got Eder and Green on the same side, hoping that one of them will be able to launch a three there. This time Eder's going to take it pretty deep, and she knocks it down. Probably about a 21-footer, but again, she had no pressure on her. So I will say, again, that makes it a little easier for folks. Nearly a 5-second count. Middleton gets it inbounds, though. Bursack gets it. Pressured, has to pick up her dribble. Driver does a good job there. Tannen's got it, being guarded by Pruitt. Coach Green asking for a 3-second on Flottmeyer there. I'm not sure, I wasn't watching there or not, but we'll see. The ball was knocked out of bounds by La Follette, so it'll be Middleton ball. Persick gets it from the right baseline. Her three-pointer short. Tannen gets the rebound. Fouled, though, by Walker, I think, going up for it. So she'll go to the line to shoot two. Oh, they called it on Driver. Probably a better result for La Follette. They can't afford to have Walker get in foul trouble, especially with Olson out now. Tannen misses the free throw. She was 1 for 2 from the line in the first half, so. Misses both. Walker with the rebound. So it's 40-30 La Follette with 15:40 left in the half in the game, I should say. Pruitt contentious to dribble out high. And the thing is, when Middleton starts to extend, it gives opportunities for. Eder on the drive. She gets fouled by Dunn. 2 free throws for Eder coming up. She's got a game-high 17 points for the Lancers. Coach Kine and I were talking again before the shoot-around this morning, and one thing he said it'll be interesting is he reminded the girls, this is just like WI playoffs where sometimes you either go Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, and a lot of times you get good teams both nights. How are you going to respond? And his point was, we played really well for about 30 minutes against Sun Prairie. How are we going to respond against a good team the next night? The other thing he reminded them was, as Eder's second free throw goes out, is that in all likelihood, if they make the sectional final, waiting for them is going to be Sun Prairie or La Follette. So they're going to have to beat one of those two teams to get to state if they can get that far. Done with the drive, passes to Flottmeyer, who's going to go to line to shoot two. That's 3 fouls on Pruitt, who is their floor general for La Follette. She's only got 4 points tonight, but she's done a good job controlling tempo and getting them into their offense and finding the right people. Flottmeyer makes the first free throw to cut the gap to 40-31. She knocks down both free throws. Middleton's going to come back and get into its 1-3-1 zone. Dunn's on the baseline. On the wings are going to be the two guards, Coleman and Lemerod. Flottmeyer's in the high post, and Tannen's up top trying to get a steal off a careless pass. Driver takes a shot from the right baseline. It's long. Walker got the rebound there, though, but the ball goes out of bounds to Middleton. So they may have to, if they're going to give up the shot to somebody on the outside, it may have to be Driver, because Eater's knocked down 5. And Green's knocked down 2. Dunn drives, throws up a wild shot, doesn't make it. Pruitt on the drive. She goes all the way to the hoop, can't finish. Rebound by Tannen. She brings it up on the right side, being guarded by Walker. Throws it inside to Flottmeyer. Can't finish with the left hand. Tannen with the rebound. She can't finish as well. They're going to call foul on the floor. Again, I would assume Coach Green knew coming in keeping Middleton off the boards was imperative because, again, Middleton has a huge height advantage. That's 4 fouls on Pruitt. That's tough for them. She's going to probably have to come out here. In fact, she does as Morgan comes in for her. Or no, Walker's coming out. This may force Coach Green to switch defenses, though. They're going to play zone out of bounds, but another sub for the Follette, number 21, Alicia Gelfi entering the game for the first time. Driver steals the pass. Dunn careless on the throw, trying to get it to Lemerod in the corner. Middleton in man-to-man with Pruitt out of the game. May feel like they can pressure Follette better now without her in there, because she certainly can get to the rim when she wants. Green being guarded by Tannen. Shot no good by Morgan. Rebound by Lemerod, being guarded by Driver. That's an interesting matchup. Tannen driving on number 21, but not able to finish. 21, Gelfi, only 5'4". You would think that Satori could get into the post on her. Eater up top being guarded by Coleman. Middleton in man-to-man now after playing 1-3-1 most of the game. Yeah, without Pruitt, Eater called for the foul as Tannen pushing the ball up the floor. Probably a good foul, other than the fact it's LaFollette's 5th foul of the half. Coach Green's going to have to sit here and try to figure out how long he can keep Pruitt on the bench with her 4 fouls. But, again, if they can keep Middleton from scoring, they can be not as effective offensively. Tannen not able to finish in the post. Flottmeyer at the rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds by LaFollette. LaFollette's got really quick, good hands. Again, if you're Middleton, though, you want to keep the ball up high, because, again, you've got like 7-8 inches on everybody. Rocky throws it inside to Flottmeyer. They're going to call Driver for a hold in the post. Middleton's 1 foul from the bonus 5 minutes into the second half. We're 41-32 LaFollette, 13:07 left in the game. I mean, Middleton's offense this year is getting the ball inside. You do have to be careful that you don't just try to do that so much that you don't take other open looks. She traveled. She shuffled her feet. But he didn't call that. He instead called number 10 with a push from behind. So Tannen will go to the... It's a 1-and-1. I don't think they're aware of it yet. The officials goofed that up. I thought that was a 17th foul. Instead, they're saying it's 6. Tannen can't finish. Flottmeyer goes up. They're going to call... Driver for the foul. That is the 17th foul now. I know LaFollette's frustrated, but again, they've got a small lineup in the game. And I think Coach Green knows keeping Middleton off the board is not easy. Tannen misses a free throw. She's missed 3 here in the second half. I mean, he's missing his best rebounder in Walker and his best ball handler in Pruitt. Tannen makes the second to make it 41-33. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeff decides to maybe even do a little full court pressure with Pruitt out of the game. Eater brings it up, being guarded by Rocky. Green being guarded by Tannen. Morgan comes to set a screen. Tannen better be careful. She likes to do a lot of body, and she's going to get called for a foul. And she's only got 2, but doesn't want to get a third. Bursack with the rebound. Lemerot bringing it up the court hard. Goes with the left hand. She can't finish as well. Driver's got the ball, throws it up to Eder. Eder fakes the shot, being guarded by Bursack. Gelfie's shot was long from the left baseline. Flottmeyer with the rebound. Inside to Tannen. She gets posts up strong. Again, that's if they just get deep position, there's not much LaFollette can do. And I know Coach Green's frustrated, but he's got a small team on the floor. And Middleton's going to get either Tannen, Bursack, or Flottmeyer in the post to score. Eder on the drive. Blocked by Tannen. She steals the ball back from Tannen, though. And they're going to call Tannen for the foul. Not sure Tannen did anything wrong there other than being tall. She never leaned in. She did leave her feet, but she was straight up. Eder's free throw goes long. Dunn back in for Tannen. Walker back in for LaFollette. It's 41-35, 11:22 left in the game. Eder's second free throw in. Pushes LaFollette lead back to 7. Eder trips Dunn on the dribble there. So Dunn will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's Eder's second foul. She makes the first one. Makes both of them to make it 42-37. Got a little chippy there. Driver would blocking out Dunn on the first free throw, which there was went into her a little hard there. Eder bringing the ball up, being guarded by Rocky. Eder drives, loses the ball off her foot out of bounds. Coleman in for Bursack. LaFollette still picking up full court. Again, this is what they do. They pressure. Good for them. Coleman being guarded by Eder. She tells everybody to clear out. She'll bring it up. Eder pressuring, but not super tight. Dunn loses the ball, though. That's not sure if Dunn got hit in the face or if she fell face first into the ground there. Trainer's going to take a look at Charlotte right now. Again, not sure exactly what happened there. She wasn't being pressured. She lost the ball trying to make a move on Eder. Eder didn't even get her hand in there on the ball. So it'll be LaFollette ball on the side. Charlotte was called for the foul there. So Acola comes in for Dunn. Eder being guarded by Coleman. Middleton stays in man-to-man. Ever since Pruitt's gone out, they switch from the zone to man-to-man. Eder driving on Coleman. Got a little bit by her, but then screen by Walker. That's actually off of Walker. Eder tried to throw it inside. Melanie Cola got her hands on the ball. Lemerod's got it, being guarded by Gelfi. And she fouls. So Coach Green's kind of in a bit of a dilemma here because they do like to pressure, but again, when you pressure, you're more likely to commit fouls. And Middleton, that's the 9th foul on the Follette. So Josie going to the line to shoot 1-and-1, and every foul from here on is double bonus, which means 2 free throws. So Josie misses the free throw though. Green with the rebound for the Follette. So Pruitt's been on the bench, but Middleton's cut into it a little bit, but not much. And that three-pointer goes down by Driver. So now it's back up to an 8-point lead, 45-37. Coleman on the drive. Called Green for a push there, so Coleman will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Little different game than the first half where there weren't many fouls called for much of it. So, but again, if you're Coach Green, you're pretty happy right now that you've been able to have Pruitt on the bench with 4 fouls for 4 minutes here, and Middleton, while they've cut into the lead, hasn't been able to get it within 1 possession. Coleman makes the first free throw. That's her 4th point of the game. Knocks the second one down too. So Eder bringing it up for La Follette, 45-39 La Follette. We've got just under 10 minutes left in the game. Walker comes up to set a screen. She rejects it. Steps back against Rocky. Can't knock it down. Coleman with the rebound. She looks up the floor to Rocky. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Tannen who's back in. Does a little jump hook, can't make it. Satori gets a lot of looks, but struggles sometimes to finish. Another ball screen here. Green takes it. Cola helps out on it. Tannen on Green. Eder's got the ball, being guarded by Rocky. Gelfi being guarded by Lemerod. I think Josie wants to pressure her. It's blocked by Josie. Looks up the floor to Coleman, who drives on Walker. Nice jump stop. Finishes. And that might be, well, so Middleton is within 4. 45-41, 8:50 left to go in the game. Dunn looks to be recovered and coming back in for Middleton. La Follette has a couple of players at the scorer's table too. Eder drives on Rocky. She finishes with the left hand. Nice move by Eder. That gives her a game-high 21. Rocky on the drive. She finishes there. And it's 47-43. Jeff exhorting the team to play some defense here. Eder's done an outstanding job filling in for Pruitt on the point these last few minutes. Gets a high ball screen from Walker. Green's got it up high. She tries to shoot over Tannen. That's a pretty tough shot to shoot. Lemerod gets the rebound, and she's pushing up the floor. Middleton appears to be, right now, a little stronger than La Follette. Lemerod from the left wing, no. Okola with the rebound, and she scores. And it's 47-45. Melanie with 4 points off the bench tonight. She's giving them a nice spark. La Follette going to take a full timeout here. So we have Madison La Follette 47, Middleton 45 with 7:22 left in the game. I'll be back in just a few seconds. Got to do some tweeting. All right. Pruitt back into the game for Follette. Being guarded by Rocky, trying to keep her in front. Three-pointer no good for Follette. It's in that corner I can't see, but Driver gets the rebound. Long shot, long rebound. That's what we always emphasize. Ball screen for Pruitt. Flottmeyer switches onto her. Rocky's able to switch back. Gonna have to call a trip on Coleman. They called it on Rocky on a push, but I think they could have called it on Coleman. I think she actually tripped Pruitt just to quite get there. But either way, that'll be Middleton's fourth team foul. Try to throw the ball into Walker on inbound play. Flottmeyer was able to deflect it. It went out of bounds. It'll be Follette's ball. This time underneath their hoop, opposite side where we just were. Follette throws the ball away there, and so Middleton's ball. Follette picking up full court. Dunn back in the game for Middleton. Tannen's got it. She'll bring it up with Pruitt-Gardner. Pruitt's got 4 fouls, so she's going to have to be really careful here. And again, if you're Satori, and now they switch off. Dunn on the drive. Middleton doing its dribble drive. Rocky with the drive but can't finish. Flottmeyer with the rebound. They're going to say Follette was able to block that shot out of bounds. So it'll be Middleton ball. 47-45. Follette leading, 6:29 left in the game. Middleton has not led since 1-0 early in the game. Coleman gets the ball, throws it up top to Flottmeyer. Down in the corner, throws it inside to Tannen. Kicks it over to Flottmeyer for the layup. And we are tied. This is the first tie of the game. So we're tied with 6:10 left to go. Off a nice pass from Tannen to Flottmeyer. Pruitt up top, being guarded by Rocky. Kendall's done a good job guarding her. Coleman helps a little bit there and then gets back to Driver. Coach Green trying to do a little clear out there. He's got Eater on the bench trying to get her a blow, although she's at the scorer's table ready to come back in. Green up top, being guarded by Dunn. Green goes left hard. Shot long, Tannen with the rebound. I think Satori's got to be pushed that ball there. Follette looks a little tired to me. Again, they haven't played as many subs. Why? They've got a nice bench. Tannen on the drive. She gets the left-hander to go. And Middleton has its first lead since 1-0 early in the game. Satori leads the Cardinals with 12 points. Pruitt up top, trying to drive on Kendall. Rocky, she stays in front of her. Kicks it over to Green. Shoots over Dunn, and she makes the 3. That's her third 3 of the game. Pushes Follette back in front, 50-49. Dunn drives, throws the ball away. Looks like she's got a bit of a cramp or an ankle problem, but either way, got to take care of the ball there. Eder back in the game for La Follette. Pruitt bringing it up, 4:48 left, 50-45, La Follette. Pruitt on the drive. La Follette's been able to do this, to stay in the lead, or the whole second half, with Sydney Olsen out with an ankle injury and Pruitt on the bench for probably close to 10 minutes with 4 fouls. Driver called for a foul there. I'm not sure if it was a push or what. Seemed like the crowd got upset for just a second, but Evie Coleman going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Double bonus here for Middleton. Evie with 7 points for Middleton. It's been a balanced attack as usual for the Cardinals. That free throw ties it up at 50 with 4:37 left. In and out on the second one. Green gets the rebound. She's done a nice job off the bench with 9 points on 3 3-pointers for La Follette. So we're tied, under 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. You're running a wheel, which means a high screen, weak side for Green. That shot's long. Coleman gets the rebound. She pushes it up on driver. Finishes the layup. Nice job by Evie. And Middleton's up 2. Been a high-quality basketball game by both teams. This time they'll try to run the wheel this way. Eder's running the baseline a lot, trying to get a 3. Being guarded by Tannen. Again, that's a 10-inch height difference, so if Tannen can stay in front of her, she's going to have a hard time shooting. La Follette showing good patience here. Driver driving on Coleman. Not able to get to the basket. They're going to call Coleman for the foul there on the arm. Bursack in for her. With 3:32 left, La Follette take it out of bounds underneath its own hoop. Pruitt on the drive. They're going to get Flottmeyer for the foul there. Yep, she wasn't set. Pruitt does a good job getting to the basket, considering I haven't seen her take a shot outside the paint tonight. So again, if you're a defender, you probably can give her a step or so and see if she'll take the shot. But her first free throw rolls around off. Charlotte Dunn going to come back in the game for Kendall Rocky, who did a nice job defensively for Middleton. Very solid job. Pruitt's second free throw. Next foul for Middleton will put La Follette in the bonus 2. Both free throws missed. Bursack with the rebound. She gets it to Dunn. Big possession here for Middleton. They've never led by more than 2 points. In fact, they've hardly led at all. But if you can get a 2-possession lead, now all of a sudden it puts a little bit of pressure. Double dribble on Charlotte Dunn. Couple of costly turnovers the last 2 times she's had the ball. Pruitt up top, being guarded by Dunn. Dunn doing a good job staying in front of her. We're under 3 minutes now left in the game. Eder running baseline, being guarded by Tannen. Pruitt still got the ball. Again, nowhere close to a 5-second count, but going to come and set a ball screen. She's going to take it. Misses. Tannen with the rebound. Tannen nearly careless with the pass. The one disadvantage to having a lot of size is they're not necessarily all ball handlers. Backdoor cut by Tannen, not there. All Hannah got the ball but didn't know where she was and puts up a left-handed shot nowhere close to the rim. Pruitt can't finish on Lemon Rod. Tannen pass to Flottmeyer. She gets fouled on the drive. I'm not sure who it's on. It's on Eder, her third. So we have 2 minutes exactly left in the game. Middleton up 52-50. Flottmeyer makes the first free throw. Rocky back in for Dunn. And I think that's more a case, the turnover previous possession. She missed, she knocked down the second free throw. Coach Kine takes his first time out of the game there. And Middleton is up 54-50 with 2 minutes left. LaFollette probably appreciates it because, again, they had to use their subs a little bit more in the second half because of foul trouble to Pruitt and trying to give Walker an occasional break. But their main players have played a lot, so they're tired. But I think in this case, Jeff's talking about, okay, if we get a stop here, again, we need to be patient on offense. We'll take layups, but we're going to make them out. If they foul us, we're shooting 2 free throws, and we're a decent free throw shooting team. Defensively here, they want to know where Eder is, and they want to keep Pruitt in front of him. And then Green has been the one other player who's knocked down some shots. But, so we'll see. Middleton has played pretty much man-to-man this second half. They switched to it when Pruitt went out of the game with their 4th foul, but they've stayed in and done a nice job. Three-pointer by Green falls off. Flottmeyer with the rebound. Eder with the foul. Not a bad foul, though, either, because Flottmeyer probably one of the weaker free throw shooters on the Cardinals. So Green got a decent look from the right baseline, but she was moving at the time to get into it. It wasn't set. So Tannen shooting 2. Satori has not had a great night from the line. But she knocks that one down. That makes it 55-50, which was the score of the first game between these two teams. Second one rolls in 2. And now it's a 6-point lead with 1:34 left. LaFollette, again, doesn't need to shoot a 3, but they do need a basket probably here. They get Eder to come off a wheel. She misses. Lemerod with the rebound. She did a nice job blocking out there on Green. Again, Middleton in good shape here. Just need to be patient in offense. Don't get going too fast. Bursack gets herself, loses the ball a little bit, gets called for a jump ball, and that'll be a LaFollette ball. He's going to take Bursack out and get Coleman, a better ball handler there. I mean, the good news is for Middleton, they ran about 15 seconds off the clock there. The bad news is they could have run more. So Pruitt's got the ball being guarded by Rocky. Flottmeyer out on Eder. Eder going to drive there. And it's stolen. Stolen by Lemerod, who's been strong defensively. Coleman's got the ball now. Just be patient. And she gets fouled. We've got 51.4 seconds left. Coleman going to the line to shoot 2. Middleton has held LaFollette to 15 points in the second half here. Evie makes the first one, giving her 11 points and making it 57-50. Bursak's at the scorer's table, going to come in for Evie if she makes this free throw. Offense for defense for offense here. She makes both. And makes it 58-50. Middleton with 54 left. Big possession here for the Lancers. Pruitt bringing it up. Again, if you're Pruitt trying to drive, going to be off of Flatmeyer on a pass attempt. Number 3, Jasmine Ingersoll. Again, I don't know why Tannen was trying to help there. Eder missed the shot, but again, get out and guard the people. So, good news is 13 seconds has gone off the clock here, and LaFolle still hasn't scored. LaFolle's taking the ball out of bounds underneath. Eder cuts hard. Driver's got it on the right baseline. She misses. Jump ball called there. So Middleton will take the possession. 31.5 seconds left, leading 58-50. Dunn coming in for Rocky. Take your time, Charlotte. You got 10 seconds. Here comes the double team. Lemerad's got it. They do have to be aware of the person come from behind there. Jeff's going to take a timeout here with 18.5 left. And I think this is more about a teaching moment. They're not going to give up 8 points in 18.5 seconds. He takes a full timeout. So Tannen will go to the line. Pruitt got called for a 5th foul there. Again, very good game by Pruitt and the Lancers. They got nothing to hang their heads about. They'll be a tough out in the tournament as the 4 seed in the sectional. So Satori shooting 2 free throws here. Misses the first one. She hit a couple of big ones when they needed it. Hasn't had a great night from the foul line, but Jeff pulls everybody off the line because again at this point, last thing you want to do is commit a foul. She misses both. Three-pointer no good. Flatmeyer got it. And Middleton's going to win 58-50. So Middleton beats Madison LaFolle 58-50 to win the Big 8 title outright. The Cardinals will open WI tournament play on Friday night against the winner of Beloit Memorial and Janesville Parker in a regional semifinal. I'm Perry Hibner, Director of Communications for the Middleton-Cross Plains Area School District. Thank you for watching tonight's game on our YouTube channel, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night.